He did a funny at the front, and it's like, man, I need to do that. That's what I should do.
The cold open.
Yeah, I should do a cold open.
I did the. Can you hear my dog snoring?
So far, the crew has cleared every hurdle naysayers have placed in their way. Columbus would be home to one of the 10 inaugural teams. Columbus has outperformed much larger cities. The true success indicator has been from the fans.
Well, it's going out.
Yes. Yes. Green plastic watering can. Hey guys, it's what is? Who is this? Where are we? What are we doing? It all seems so fake, doesn't it? This is Mars. You're listening to the Upper 90 Club, a roundtable podcast. We're four friends, not including Trey, discuss the Columbus crew. We're coming off a loss to Charlotte in Charlotte.
No injuries, so a win.
Kind of a win.
That's a win. That's a win.
Win.
We've never won a game in terms of goals for versus goals against in Charlotte, and last night was not an exception. I was traveling with my family to the faraway lands of Kalamazoo.
With your wife.
Kalamazoo. I turned on the game. We were out. It was 8:15, and as I do in Central Time, I thought, I'll put on the last 20 minutes on my phone because I can't stream it to the hotel TV. I'll watch the last 20 minutes on my phone. I had spent the day with my family, as I mentioned, so I was exhausted.
Yeah.
I put on the game, and it was like the 30th minute. I didn't account for the time change. And I couldn't stay. I did not watch this game. I'm just getting out of the way. I haven't seen the game. I don't know what happened. I'm anxious to learn about it here.
We lost. I'm sorry.
Ben, Mort, and Haas. Say hey, guys.
Give her the hat.
Hey, guys.
Hello.
Didn't watch it either.
Didn't watch it either.
No.
So what should we talk about?
So what are we doing here?
We talk
about the next game.
Are we just a bunch of fakes?
The Knicks?
I mean, I watched it.
You want to talk about plastic?
I watched.
You want to talk about plastic?
We're plastic. Yep. Don't let the scars behind us fool anybody.
And there sure was a lot of talk as if people watched it and didn't even watch it.
I watched.
I watched.
Sadly.
Okay. Well, so we're gonna go through it. Trey's not here, so
And he watched it.
If you tune in for the sexual innuendo, you're probably gonna be disappointed.
I got nobody to argue with me.
We're all just gonna agree that it sucked. So buckle up. So that's what I did. Mort, weren't you? You were like at a rock concert in Sunbury or something.
I was in a dive bar by Delaware. Yeah, I don't
You
want
were
to talk about
turned in and tuckered out before 10 o'clock as well.
Yes.
Ben, you watched the game.
Oh, I was all about
Oz
it.
watched the game. And Trey sent me his predictions. So we'll get to that later. Bummer of a game, but you know what? They can't all be winners. And if we're always going to lose in Charlotte, it's a predictable outcome. So
Why play the match?
Let's roll through.
Seriously.
I mean, not without a great note. I did see in our text thread somebody threw the lineup. It was a team we did not recognize. So let's just start there. Haas, why don't you start with the lineups?
Hey, what happened?
Facts that could save your life.
The crew started with Adams and Gazdog up top. Habrun, Karimanchi, Shambo, and Giacone through the middle. Amundsen, Zawadzki, Ruvalcaba, and Lennon in the back with Schulte in goal.
You want to talk about this for a minute? We want to talk about that? Or are we going to talk about it later?
I wasn't expecting it. I mean,
they keep putting up a 4-4-2, and we clearly were not playing a 4-4-2.
But like
At times, it was a 4-4-2.
Adams with the start.
Always in
This
defense.
is all just like, well, so this is also our first game back from League's Cup, right?
Right.
It's like it could have all been a dream. Like who knows what our lineup is, right? Because the League's Cup, the whole philosophy of the League's Cup was, hey, get out some different lineups, try out some play, try everybody out, get this interim.
I didn't want to win. I'm going to be honest. I didn't get to go on last week, but I was like, guys, ship it, play a bunch of baby children, and like, let's just move on.
For
like,
for
get
League's
some people.
Cup. For League's Cup.
Yeah, like, I was
exactly.
like,
Yeah,
don't.
now
And
we're
then with-
signed up for more games.
Yeah, I was like,
More
okay,
travel.
I guess we'll just win it all. Sweet.
The players seem excited about it. So
Yeah, I mean, it obviously.
Okay, so it didn't occur to me till after, like the morning after we recorded that episode, but I texted you guys as it stands, we are poised for a Triple Crown League's Cup
US
Cup.
Open Cup.
We probably won't win Supporters Shield, but MLS Cup is still in play.
Yeah, it's not called Supporters
Bless
Cup.
you.
Not from 11th place.
That's
it's
a
not.
brawl for a man or a woman. Supporter
I
Cup.
would say
Where supporters play.
when I saw
Slam
the
dunk.
lineup, I because I do receive that and I did see it. I was thinking, we're going here to see if we can pull off a tie, and
To
just get a point away,
Charllotte,
and
yeah.
just move on with our day. Because to me, Shambo has lost his starting spot in this team. The fact that he was starting, it's actually wasn't that much of a surprise that Kermanshi was starting, because he's been doing pretty well in the League's Cup. It was Shambo that was the surprise for me in the center, and then Giacone that I haven't seen that much of, probably not enough to start at least.
And
Giacone
Ruvalcaba
is
in the
not-
back, and
he's
Lennon
not-
with his first start.
Yeah, and Adams. I mean, the reality is they kept off Blaze, Gomes, Moreira, Farsi, Camacho. So like
the elderly and the previously injured.
Yeah.
I didn't know
seriously.
that Bangura was injured.
The elderly and pre.
By the
Yes,
way.
that happened in League's Cup, right?
Yeah, he's out
Yes,
till late
yes.
September.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember that
He
end
was,
of the
like,
game where he
limping
the
was
whole
like
like,
walking
20
still
minutes.
trying to. Yeah, fair play to him.
I have to say, I was anti-Blaze. Like I was with Haas and calling him Bryce or whatever you said.
His name.
His name.
No, not on this podcast.
No, but I'm 100% on the Blaze train now because it's so much fun.
Yeah, there's no reason not to call him Blaze. I wanted that nickname when I was in elementary school, probably at the beginning of high school, if I'm being honest with myself.
Got my starter jacket on.
Oh, man.
Call me Blaze.
Yeah, I got the 3 stripes on my like hair right here. I got it.
We should highlight the fact that Liz online corrected us and said that Haas, you are correct, but
I think it's
it is
pronounced
Blaze.
Lays.
Isn't Blaze someone in Burning Love?
I think so.
All right, let's get back on track, guys. Let's get back on track. We're talking about the
Agree
Columbus
to
Crew
disagree.
right now. We're talking about the Columbus Crew right now. All right, so when I tuned in the 30-something minute, it was 2-0, which is not antithetical to my prediction that we would be mostly dead and then rise back, which that that did not transpire, and I tuned out before I could see it happen. But do we have goal write-ups? Do you want to like talk through the gameplay at all?
I mean, it was played in Charlotte to supposedly 25,470 people, which
There
I
was no
don't
one there.
believe.
There was no way.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, I can just kind of jump into the goals, I suppose.
Something about the Queen City, something how hard it was.
30 seconds in, we had a goal from
All right.
Veronico. While many of the fans still had their backs to the field, Charlotte kicks off and plays the ball back. Kessler plays a line-splitting ball forward to Veronico. He's able to turn and carry the ball forward, lays it off to Taclomati as he gets knocked down. He then passes to the left to De La Torre, who passes wide to Abada. He holds the ball up outside the box, passes back to Schnegg. Schneck gets his head up as Bronico runs in between Rubalcaba and Karamanchi, and he plays a nice ball through to him into the box. He takes a touch with his right and pokes it past Charllolte with his left as he comes out to try to save it. 1-0 Charlotte.
Who was the one that was hanging behind on the offside there?
Amundson's left foot.
Yeah.
But it was like one.
I looked at it. It
was
seemed
really
fine.
close.
It was
Yeah.
close, and if I were on the other end, I would say that was definitely onside. I'm more questioning. I don't know what Charllolte tried to do when he tried to save this, because he was kind of coming in like awkwardly.
I'm going to say this. Hagen is obviously the better keeper than Charllolte, and it's not even close. With his feet, saves, reaction
let's
time.
save that for the
I think
thoughts.
you
I'm just gonna say it probably 5 times this podcast because I've been saying it for forever. Clearly.
And-
Anywho, let's get to the second goal. What could happen there?
Short time later, we've got a PK goal for Abada. The crew are playing out of the back as the cameras come back from a replay, and Charlotte are pressing high. Lennon passes from the right side into Shambo, just outside our own box. He gives it back to Lennon on the right, passes to Rubalcaba, who finds Shambo inside their own box. He passes back to Karamanchi, who takes a touch and passes awkwardly back to Charllolte. He scrambles to get to it, falls to the ground as he attempts a pass to Shambo, but it ends up with Abada. He cuts around Shambo, and he takes him out with a tackle inside the box. Penalty's called immediately. Abada steps up for the penalty, strikes it with his right across the goal as Charllolte dives the other direction. 2-0.
Shout out Charllolte with the assist.
It was not a good pass back to him. He put him in.
That was not a good pass back. He just tried to get rid of it and get a touch on it. I don't blame him necessarily for that one. I don't blame Shambo for that one.
No, I don't blame Shambo.
But
I think it was.
How many times?
I blame Karamanchi's pass back to him. It was bad.
This feels like some of those old. Was it Porter when we kept always playing up from the back and letting in goals. Yeah,
trying to play possession too much.
I mean, fair play to Charlotte. Their pressing was like swarms. We did struggle with that. It was great when we were able to break it when we actually put our starters in, but
Porter ball was, we scored. Come at me, bro. Oh, not like that.
Yeah. Oh, no. Well, it's 88th minute. We should be fine. Oh, crap.
Just play this one out slowly. Shit.
We'll be fine. Oh, we lost. Yeah. Time to blame the refs or not me. Cool.
So then
we were the better team. We were the
41st minute, Chase Adams' first goal of his MLS career. After some possession of the ball, Zawadzki passes to his left to Amundsen at the half line. He turns, brings the ball forward, passes to Gazdag, who lays it off with his first touch to Shambo near the touchline. He passes forward to Giacone, who dribbles forward along the left side, crosses a ball in with his left foot to the far post, where Lennon gets up, gets his head to the ball, puts it back across the 6, where Adams, young McBride / Baby Holland, rises up above Tim Ream, heads the ball down into the net, 2-1, embarrassing Tim Ream.
Who is, I think, close to 3 times his age.
Yeah.
So
if my math is correct, and it
credit
is
to
not.
Lennon to also winning that header. I mean, like, he doesn't, at least to me, seem like a very tall player in winning it. And from watching only the highlights, did he have a good game? Because I was surprised that he looked like he was involved in a lot of positive things.
He was coming down the right often, and he was crossing the ball into the box often.
Yeah.
His cross, I mean, he's known for his crosses.
Right.
Like his assist making. He put on a clinic as far as that's concerned. Defensive-wise, he's a bit of a liability. I mean, keep in mind, Farsi didn't play this game, and Farsi has been one of our best players in the last, like, all throughout Leagues Cup or whatever. But, man, if the second player up is Lennon, that's kind of tight. Like that, I'm glad we got him. He looked great.
Good.
But Chase Adams' goal, the amount of pressure amount of like stank he put on that ball was great. I I mean, that's a pure striker's goal.
And he's not that tall either, and he's
just a monster.
Ream.
Yeah.
He reamed him.
Good one.
Good Ream job.
And so, I mean, the Crew ended up playing well. We had 70% of possession overall.
That's more like it.
72% of possession in the second half, 26 shots, 4 on target. But in the second half, we had another goal from Charllotte in the 73rd minute from Biel. The ball is played forward to Biel. He brings it over the half line and into space. With Cleary making a run on his right, he lays it off to him. He plays a low-driven ball that just gets past Zawadzki's feet and into the box, where Aloko finds space in front of Moreira, drops the pass back with his first touch to Biel right near the penalty spot. He runs onto it, shoots it past Charllolte into the corner of the net. 3-1 is the final.
Yeah. We should also say that at halftime, we had Moreira come on for Giacone, which pushed Almondson out to the left wing because he was playing fullback. Karamanchi comes off for Gomes, and Chase Adams gets subbed off for Blaze.
Should have taken Gazdag off.
Yeah, 100%.
Left the young boy on.
But I'm telling you, Dag's got pictures of everybody's wives or husbands with other people's wives or something because he continues to play for no reason at all. And
So,
the 70th minute, Herrera comes on. Is that the first time we've seen Herrera since he's got his
extension and
Jingle
green
James?
card or whatever?
Sweet. And we saw Josef Martinez in for Dag.
Number 77.
Wild number, wild seeing him with the Crew jersey. Like
They mentioned that
weird.
his 3 seasons in Atlanta, he scored 77 goals.
What? So why 77?
Yeah, it's like
I don't know.
Why
It's very
male model?
specific to
Yeah.
one team. Like,
yeah.
he
Shout out
scored well
Atlanta,
more than
question
that
mark?
now.
Why
So-
didn't they make him number Atlanta?
So
All right.
the one thing
Go
I
to
noticed
that,
in
though.
this
No
game,
crickets.
because I looked at
It's
the
hold
highlights.
on. Just on that note, I just want to. We didn't talk about the fact that there was the Mexican team that we played. The first one, who was it? I can't
Atlas?
remember. Atlas had triple digit jerseys.
Yeah, that's how the
They were like junior players.
Liga MX does it.
Yeah.
With
I was
players
just
not
like, who's
officially on
number
the team.
207?
Well, you can't even see the number with all the advertisements. So they're just like, do whatever you
All
want.
right,
Honestly, do
go
whatever you
ahead.
want. No rules.
I forgot about it. Go ahead, Mark. Go ahead.
Where did Zawadzki play in this game? Because I saw he was all the way up on the left side. He actually had a shot that looks kind of close at the end.
Yeah.
And how does he find himself in that position?
He was making runs and like in the middle. I don't know. I think it was just vibes. I don't think this game counts.
Yeah.
I think he was just like, doesn't count. This game doesn't count. Like,
Unfortunately,
do whatever you guys
it does count, and we're still in 11th place.
want. What? Yeah.
Oh, let's.
not great.
Okay, so that's a good segue. Haas, do the
Just tables! 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 I can't know how to hear any more about tables!
Currently in the East, we've got Nashville in first with 43 points, Miami with 38, New England with 30, Chicago with 29, Charlotte with 28, Cincy with 27, NYCFC with 26, Red Bull with 25, DC with 24, and that's 9th place there, the playoff line. Then we have Orlando with 21, the Crew with 20, Toronto with 20, Montreal with 17, Philly with 16, and Atlanta with 15.
By the way, Philly with 4 straight wins, by the way.
Wow.
Did we have Cirkstat?
This is Steve Cirque.
Bobby, not Cirque.
Bobby Puerto Rico. Bobby Puerto Rico.
I'm Bobby Puerto Rico. So, 41st minute at Columbus Crew, back within 1-2. It's a goal of firsts with the combo of Lautaro Giacone, first MLS assist, Brooks Lennon, first Crew assist, and Chase Adams, first MLS goal in first start, finishing on the header. He adds to it at 18 years old and 120 days old. Wait, what? At 18 years and 120 days old, homegrown Chase Adams is the youngest player to score in Columbus Crew's 31-year history. Christian Ramirez did it at 19 years old, 116 days, and Taha Habroon did it at 157.
Wow.
And Giacone with an assist says
The youngest to find the net in club annals.
Nice try.
This is also the first time Bobby Puerto Rico's ever
I'm sorry, what was
posted.
that? What was the end
Put
of that
together
post?
his own tweet.
Yeah.
And also,
He's like, game
how
of
do you get
first.
an
First
assist?
time tied my shoes without back pain. Got Giacone with an assist. I brushed my
hockey
teeth 3
assist.
times
Get an
like I'm supposed
assist.
to.
Hockey
I'm
assist.
still confused. What is his hockey assist?
I think that's how they count the secondary assist.
I didn't
in
know
MLS.
hockey was big in Puerto Rico, but
Mi hijo. Capital of Puerto Rico.
We'll be right, Trap.
Hi, this is Michael Ayres, the proprietor of thedisrespected.com. We are the place for flyover sports pro coverage in Columbus, Ohio. I'm here with the progenitor of the failed Aces Radio, your trash pocket of podcasts here in Columbus, Ohio, Morgan Hughes of the Supporter Supply Company, and he's here to pitch his superior product.
You've got mail.
Hi, Mike, and thanks for having me. On behalf of all of us at Aces Radio, we'd like to say to everyone listening to the Upper 90 Club that they should go to thedisrespected.com and help support local journalism. My God, what an idea. I personally wouldn't know what it would feel like to be disrespected, as I am universally the most boy on earth, but for those of the rest of you, go to thedisrespected.com. Help Mike help himself and help him help us. Together, we can spectacularly. Back to you, Mike.
Respect.
Speaking of failures, check out my podcasts, Cannonballs and The Crucible. Peace out.
All right, we're back. Let's get straight into the thoughts and players.
Thoughts and players.
Where do you want to start? You want to talk about Charllolte? What do you think about Charllolte?
Oh,
I haven't heard from you about that in a while.
We starting from the back. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also a rapper. You're welcome. Yeah, like I've been saying, especially when Hagen was playing in the Leagues Cup, he's just so much better with his feet. And I was talking to Tracy about this, and since he's not here, whatever. He's like, yeah, I mean, he agrees he's good, but it's like minimal. I don't think it's minimal, man. I think like if you watch, because I think he will probably start the rest of the season. I want everybody to watch every time he has to play with his feet. It's like a panic mode. And watching Hagen plays like he's like, I used to be a center back. Like he like positions himself in the same way. Like he almost had an assist to Farsi.
yeah,
Like
and
that
not to
right
talk
there is
about-
like bananas.
There was a couple of times I just watched the highlights, but there were shots from like outside the box that didn't look all that threatening, and he would just like slap
spilled
it out to
100
a
of them.
corner kick, or like they looked like he made a much bigger deal out of it than it probably should be. I think some of that in this game is the fact that it was a clumsy start. And it kind of ended up on his heels already from the start. And he had some good games in the Leagues Cup. So I don't totally agree. If I look in the Leagues Cup,
He only played
game,
one game, right? Hagen played 2 of the 3.
yeah, no, but that middle game, he had some really good saves.
That was
He had
against
some
Pachuca,
really good,
right?
Yeah, and he had some really good saves against Cincinnati when we
I don't
played
think
them
he's
too.
bad. I just think if you're weighing the two, especially in Courtois' system where you need a ball-playing keeper, like Charllolte has got the yips when the ball's at his feet.
He also had a starting center back that's a Crew 2 player. I mean, Ruvalcaba started in front of him, as well as Lennon, 2 people he's not used to. Karamanchi's dropping back, playing defensively into the back line. I mean,
Also, I'll just
a
die
lot of
on
new
this hill.
faces
No
is
big
all I'm
deal.
saying.
No, I mean, but Ruvalcaba played all throughout Leagues Cup.
So
and looked
roll up
great.
to the
In fact,
roll up
he
to
was
the
one
defensive
of
line. Yeah.
Yeah, so like Ruvalcaba was rated higher than everybody else on the back line. He was rated as a 7. The issue with Ruvalcaba is he always looks to play that line-splitting ball to a fault sometimes. So he played a decent amount of balls into strikers and stuff that weren't running or they just weren't on the same page. That's the one thing I do notice with him. he looks to make that line splitting pass. So I don't hate that. I actually really like that, but a couple of times I felt like he gave the ball away kind of needlessly. Zawadzki, I don't know. I thought Zawadzki played great in the back. I mean, he's just like one of the rock solid guys. He wasn't rated high, but I don't.
Yeah, it's interesting when you talk about ratings. The only people I got actually positive ratings were all the youngsters. It was Rovakaba, Karamanchi, Habrun, and Adams.
Yep, all Crew 2 guys. Interesting.
And as you know, Crew 2 is really good.
Currently. And we're going to hear from Bird here in a second. So Moreira gets subbed in. I didn't think he had like that stellar game, although the game completely changed second half, right? So like as far as starting people go, Giaccone, I'm still a little confused.
He's still
about.
figuring it out, I feel
like. I hope he gets a good run in. I know there's a couple guys like Pickert and Akanzada that really, I mean, they're already out of the team, and it's like, well, Picard got a good run in. Akanzada didn't, but obviously he didn't fit. It would be great if we had a left mid that was solid. I will say, man, Amundsen during Leagues Cup looked awesome on the left mid. And I know this was like a complete rotation game, but I think you just like move him into that left mid spot, and then that's his to lose, right? Like I mean, he looked great. Karamanchi, again, I think he's played his way over Shambo. And it makes me a little concerned that we signed Shambo this year to like a multi-year when we have, I would argue he's probably third or fourth.
Yeah,
probably
he is
fourth
depth.
on the depth
he
chart.
Is depth, man.
So like what did we maybe we
doing?
signed him for cheap and we're just like, hey, we're just going to, like maybe Taha will go and Karamanchi will go and Gomes might have another year. So like this is a depth piece, but like, I don't know. I didn't think he played that great this game at all.
I almost see him as we evolving as a team that he's like the new Sejic, right?
Mm-hmm.
That like,
but he's still there.
Who is still there, right? It wasn't unused sub in this game, but that can come in and as you're winning can help you cruise out of victory. Again, he tried some shots from outside the box. I saw that as a part of the highlights, but he tried that a lot. I don't see a lot of highlights with him actually scoring any of those.
Yeah, it's one of the things where I don't think he even like really assists that much or even hockey assists.
He takes corners some of the time. I mean, before Blaze joined the team.
Blaze.
Yeah, but Taha this game was doing it. And again, I will say we didn't score off a set piece or a corner, but they looked pretty awesome. They looked great.
It was Taha taking one side, Shambo taking the other.
Yeah, I thought they again looked awesome. All praise to JW3.
It's funny. I want to talk just for a second about that. I know we mentioned it last week because it was I think it was the Puerto Rico quote, but the improvement of our set pieces is great. The drought of our set piece quality I think is a bigger story. It's like not being able to putt. Like it's a part of the game. How have we been so bad for so long? Haas, more than anyone, I feel like it is you that I've heard complain more about like not being able to get it past the first defender on corner kicks.
And just not having a very tall team.
Yeah, that has something to do with it.
Well,
and maybe playing I don't know that. I think we've got some taller guys on the teams. I think that a lot of them teams that we played in Leagues Cup were shorter than the MLS teams we play.
Chase is 6 feet.
Backline? I'm not convinced that that's a thing. I just
Gazdag
think that
5'10".
Yeah, but Dag, let's talk about that.
All right, so move up the line. We can get off my.
Yeah. So
my,
Taha, I thought had what was it? The third goal he completely. They're like, oh, he lost his man. I'm like, well, he's playing as a striker, so I'm not entirely sure it was his man to lose. And he also is absolutely exhausted. We need to stop playing Gazdag. Why at halftime? Like there is a world where I'm looking at. So we essentially play with like three up top, right? We have Blaze. And we have Joseph Martinez now, which is great. We have Adams. And I think Adams and Martinez you swap those two, right? For a number 9, proper number 9. And then underneath them, playmaking is Blaze and Taha. There is no place for Dag. How many minutes do you think he's played for the Crew, and how many goals or assists, or I would even argue shots on target has he had in that amount of minutes? It's got to be like almost 0 per
bad.
game. It's so bad. So watch Charllolte with his feet when he gets the ball, how he panics if there's anybody within 10 yards. Watch whenever Dag gets the ball, he will either slow the game down, which you don't really want in your strikers, or he plays a safe backwards pass. He never receives the ball on a half turn, which drives me absolutely insane. It's never forward thinking. Like, he will get the ball running back towards his own goal and play it negative. And it's like, what are you doing, dude? Like, what are we doing? It's so frustrating to watch. It's just like, man, if you're chasing the game, like, there's a world where Blaze comes on and him and Taha are feeding Adams. Adams, the first, 45 minutes, maybe touched the ball, 20 times, maybe 15.
Did he come off at half?
Yeah, he came off at half. So, the pure 9s we have that score, that are, thirsty for the goal, is
14
Adams.
touches.
Yeah, it's almost nothing. Is Joseph Martinez now and Adams and technically Wessam. Those are our only 3. Dag was never that and is never that, and he's such a I swear to God, when he's on the field, we play either a half a player or a full player down. Period. I would even say a full player because he's considered a DP. He just does not. His role in the team is to score or advance or do something in the final third, and I'm telling you, he's so bad at that. He's not a bad soccer player, but you don't ever see him face up, dribble, take someone one-on-one. You never see him play like a 1-2. You saw that with Blaze, you saw that with everybody else, but not him. Dude, it's so frustrating.
Hey, Ben, how much of this game do you think was all about protecting players, and how much of an advantage is it for Charlotte to be at home? Because I can tell you right away, the only teams in the East that are better away is Nashville, which is playing at a really high level.
Yeah, Nashville.
At home is Nashville and New England Revolution and Charlotte FC. They have a huge advantage by playing on a football turf home field. Portland is playing on a soccer, but they're performing so much.
I'm sure City also has a high because they.
So
play
this is
tiny
the team that you put on the field in Charlotte is like the Trump administration officials that you leave on Air Force One when you take the president in a catering cart over to a random plane to protect him. These guys were sent out there to intercept an Iranian missile. This is what you're saying.
So,
in this case, is a plastic.
I didn't mean to make it political. All I'm saying is, two of the teams that are best 100%. At home are not very good teams, but they play on absolutely horrendous fields that nobody wants to play on.
So, I genuinely think, just like I thought about the Leagues Cup thing, that our coach, who I think is doing a stupid good job right now. I think he's
interim coach.
Yeah, it's one of the best coaches in the league. We're playing phenomenal. Statistic. I mean, the second half we played them off the field. We just took off our number 9 for the entire time, and then put on another number 9 for 15 minutes, and we couldn't score. I like the Leagues Cup, like this game. I genuinely think he's out to win every single game. There is no we're going to protect. I think it was a minutes thing for this game, but I mean, I think that's probably why Camacho doesn't play, But Farsi's the only other unused sub, really. I don't count Sadek, but you know what I mean? So, like, he subbed on 5 people. I think that was kind of the play, but I think he was going after the game. I don't think he's... Hard to say. I have never heard a coach go, I kept off our good or old players because of turf.
If you see a fan wearing a Sadek jersey, you know that they're related. Their last name is Sadek. Hey, yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. I think you're right.
There's a couple of typical things there. We didn't have Trey do the introduction of the stats. We had about exactly the same expected goals in this game. We had 26 shots, 4 on target. They had 9 shots, 7 on target.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of our shots, a decent amount came from outside the box because we were frustrated.
Yeah.
Fair play to them. Their defense was good.
We almost had more touches in the opposition box than they had touches total. I mean, that's obviously
the second half was an absolute clinic. I was like, we're going to win this game. I was completely confident. I'm like, well, they couldn't get it out of the first 20 yards of their half for like 30 minutes of the second half. It was crazy. You guys didn't watch the game, but again, if my math is correct, and I'm a big math guy, and I'm also a big meth guy. So, like, I'm really excited about this team.
I mean...
And I need a dentist.
I think it was definitely a minutes management. Minutes management.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with the...
Since August 1st, we played 3 days, 4 days, 4 days, 4 days, 3 days, 4 days. I jumped a little past us there in the future.
80 days.
So...
And then...
We're not getting a full week between games, and the schedule has been crunched. Like, it was just a rotation.
It's stupid.
Oh, it's going to continue.
Well, yeah, but also, like, if you think about it, like, going up against the Mexican opposition and basically having 3 wins is crazy. With guys who have never played with this team, like Blaze, and then coming out and having, it's crazy to think like 3 weeks ago what this team was and like who we thought was good, and now it's like, wow, Lennon is actually kind of awesome, and Chase Adams scored a goal.
In terms of results, I felt like, Rydstrom, new coach, we spent that whole time managing our expectations, and I do feel like since Courtois has been put in place, the results are exceeding the expectations. So it's like, I mean, that's all that you can really like, because you have the Manchester United phenomenon, Mort, or the Patriots, where it's like, you could win in most of the games and still be disappointed, right? Or you have the Browns phenomenon, where it's like, you're throwing parades for going 0-16 or whatever.
15. They should be relegated to the Canadian.
It's a great.
It's a great season. So, like, I guess the point I'm trying to make is that, like, success in sports is a lot about expectations, and so I felt like I think I'm agreeing with you, Ben. Like, the first part of the season, we're thinking like, oh, this is gonna be we're just gotta get used to this. We're gonna be figuring this out, and then it's like, oh well, actually we made a mistake. We're gonna bring in this other coach who this guy, but they just keep doing a great job, and so it's easy to get excited because the expectations are so low. And they're doing a great job. So we can chalk this one up to playing on plastic, playing 2 times a week, forever before and forever after. We saw that we're playing Club America still yet this month, right? So we will have played, I think, 9 games in August.
Yeah, 2 games this week, 2 games next week.
Yeah.
And then get poisoned in
9
Mexico.
Games.
No full week
the game
of rest
in
Mexico is actually in California. So.
Yes, a lot of people were posting online that we were traveling to play them in Mexico, and that is false.
It's in
We'll be in California at 10:45 on Wednesday,
and the prospect of
the
hosting
26th.
The prospect of hosting Austin in the final is out the window, right? Because
I want it so bad.
They're
they're
placed
opposite side of the
higher.
bracket,
No, but they are. I think they scored higher than us.
so they would host.
I think. Who knows?
I'd go there.
They
and
actually
crap
don't.
out
They
in
don't
the field.
publish the rules
Everybody.
of Leagues Cup until an hour before game time. So we'll just have to wait and see. Let's jump to our bird call, and then we're gonna do our predictions. We'll be right back.
A retro-inspired jersey, yeah, that's not bad. A bootleg, yeah, that'll do the job. Just for a few washes, probably. Might fit you, might not. But you know what's even better? The real thing. And that's why I started Retro Screamers. Proudly located in Franklinton, Retro Screamers is Ohio's only vintage soccer store. Our store proudly provides a space for die-hard collectors, the general fan community, and those getting into soccer for the very first time. Open most weekends and by appointment during the week, Retro Screamers provides a wide range of jerseys from across the globe, as well as housing unique memorabilia and rare items dating all the way back to the 1960s. More importantly though, the shop is a hub for the local soccer community. A welcoming and inclusive space where people of all backgrounds, identities, and yes, even rival teams can come together to share an appreciation of the greatest sport on earth. If you're interested in checking us out, just visit us online at retroscreamers.com. You can also schedule an appointment to visit the shop there as well. Also, follow us on Instagram at retroscreamers for more updates and availability on all of our new gear. Looking forward to seeing you soon.
Hey everyone, and thanks for having me again. Happy to talk about a great bounce back performance by the Crew 2 this past weekend. They played a mere, hour and a half before the first team did. And if you got to watch that game, you weren't so bummed about how the first team did, even though I thought that they played pretty well. Because the Cappies won 4-2 against New York City FC 2 in a game that they pretty much dominated throughout. Great performance. Kevin Bembo and Owen Presses just lit up the Pigeons. They both were playing with an intensity that shows that they're guys who are trying to make that move for more playing time with the first team. Bembo and Presses both were on the bench, and I think that they both got some minutes with during Leagues Cup. I know that Kevin did. I can't remember right now if Presses. But yeah, they both got braces as well. Bembo scored our first goal, and then Prestes scored the next two, and Bembo closed out the scoring when at a time where New York City FC 2 was pressuring us a lot. At a time there was 3-2, sorry. So it was nice to put that to rest. I think that the Cappies are finally able to solidify their lineup again with after all the moves and the injuries. Newcomer Jorge Salmeron, who is an academy product who just got signed, is playing really well in that CM role. Think of him, he really reminds me of Taru Karamanchi in that role, and he got 2 assists last game. Tristan Brown had an incredible assist as well. That's another guy who is trying to make first team appearances as well, or is it at least is in that path. And Luke Bruder, although he let 2 goals in, continues to impress me with his shot stopping ability. He had a couple really impressive saves in that game, and it was nice to see other guys like Prince Forfor and Moses Neiman and Cole Maroka back in the lineup. Forfor did get to play. And the Cappies now I think have only 6 games left in their season, and they're standing pretty good on the path for the playoffs. So I think that we should continue to see some good things and hopefully a good playoff run and fight for the title. I'm very confident that we can fight for the title. Yeah, thank you.
We're back. Thanks, Bert.
The youngsters know how to play.
Yeah, man. Press this with a brace and Granwell. You guys talk about that Granwell?
Mbale.
Silent G, which is my rap name. No big deal.
J and Silent G.
Yeah. That's my good one. It's better than my joke. Crap.
I turned your brain off with that guy.
It's not the booze. It's definitely the jokes.
It's like, really... who's that guy down on High Street that just walks around saying, that's my rap name. Rap.
It's a movie.
Help
Hail.
is my rap name.
Rest in peace. Shout out.
All right. We're gonna jump straight into the predicts. Did we have any correct predictions on the one, or what was it, 3-1 loss?
I did not see any.
Okay.
There was a 3-1, and I was like, "Oh, he got it!" And then when I looked at it, it was like Crew win 3-1. I was like, "Oh,
no, not this time. Not this time." Okay, so we got another 2-game week. This week we've got Nashville
at home.
At home on Wednesday.
Hold on. No. You got it wrong. We got Montreal at home and Nashville away. It's a week of two extremes.
Yes, Montreal being a horrible team that will come to our stadium, and Nashville being a great team, and we will go to their stadium.
Yes.
Right. And if you watch the highlights of the Inter-Miami Nashville game where Nashville absolutely murdered them, Nashville is a very good team.
Yes.
That keeper whiff. Oh man,
the best.
That was brutal.
Oh, I mean, I'm glad it happened.
Yes, it was enjoyable.
I don't know how we can summarize Montreal the best, but always near the bottom.
And
is that a good way?
Courtois, will this be his first game? It will. His first game.
If you want to know our best lineup, it will be on Wednesday at home against Montreal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I looked at it and I was like, there is no way Courtois doesn't roll out his absolute best 11.
Yeah.
And he gives everybody on the team cocaine and he's like, murder them all. Like there's no way.
So the big thing about Montreal, they didn't make a big signing. It's Alexis Sanchez.
Oh, yeah.
Arsenal and Manchester United player. He's 37. And that's a legend. I'm sure that he's brought in as a DP. I'm sure that's like crumbs and...
Dude, it's
something.
Doesn't he know that if you're going to join the retirement league, you should like do it in a warm place like LA or Miami?
Like it's basically France. It's like it's not.
Trey actually made me laugh out loud. But somebody posted this signing and Trey said his son. Like he's so old. There's just no way that he is actually still
he
playing.
He played in La Liga last year with Sevilla, and he had 4 goals and 2 assists. But it was probably like in early cup competitions or something like that. So he didn't play the last game. So we don't know if he's ready to play or not.
4 goals. Whoa, that's very bad.
Yeah, they brought in a couple other players, but no.
Man, he was a baller, but that was like 10 years ago.
Yeah. Anything but a win at home against Montreal would be a big failure on our part, right?
I agree.
We all agree on that one.
Yes. That is, just jumping back to the World Cup, like, just, my oldest kid is 11. What I keep, and I used to watch Premier League. I don't anymore because of life and time and, the conflicting nature of those two axes. But what I was saying the whole World Cup was, if I remember you from the Premier League, it's time to retire. And it's like, and that is, I think that's the case here. Okay, and then Nashville. Let's talk about both teams, and we'll do a double predicts.
Right, Nashville only beat Montreal 1-0 when they played, but Nashville has only lost 2 games all season, so that's cool for us.
They're particularly nasty at home. 9-0-1 record at home with 29 to 10 goal difference. So on average, they win 3-1 every game.
Dude, Surge is probably going to win the Golden Boot. They got Espinoza, if you remember him. I think DC, right? DC player.
And Mukhtar suddenly looked like himself
yeah.
again too, right?
Yeah.
And they play Red Bull on Wednesday. Away.
Yeah, we'll see how they do. They have Palacios in the back, which you can, I don't know if anybody remembers him. That Nahar guy, I feel like, how old is he? I'm just clicking on him. Yeah, he's 33, the Honduran player, but he is actually like a very good right back and scores goals and stuff like that. Hey, this team is just like awesome. Their coach, BJ Callahan, is a baller. That dude, I wish if the U.S.
he was good with the U.S. I liked him.
He was
with the
great.
US.
He was my favorite U.S. coach besides Poch. But man, if Poch goes, he just whatever he does, he just looks like Shane Gillis a little bit. He's got that Shane Gillis vibe, just kind of like.
And they of course with the team they have, they don't want to shake up things too much. They added one player to mention this summer. Elias Saad, Tunisian player, and he has 3 assists in 5 appearances so far after coming aboard. So they added somebody to a good team, and he's already adding on to the stats. So
yeah, he's an Augsburg player.
Yeah,
that's where Pepe was at. So that's like German first division.
Yep.
They also added a Kamara, not that Kamara from Ronheim, and then Sipic. It's just weird. Yeah, they got a bunch of guys. I'm not entirely sure, but man, that system just works teams.
I want to see how much they actually spend in terms of their squad, because they might be just doing a really, really good job when it comes to acquisitions.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like it seems like a well-run club.
I think that they are of the similar ilk to the Crew in terms of financial approach. They have a billionaire owner there. It's Ingram. He's what does he do there? He's and I think even the guys from the Vikings are minority owners. I can't remember their names.
Bobby Viking. You're welcome.
The Norwegian guys. Right, yeah. If they could do it, they could appropriate.
They're allowed. It'll be interesting if they wear like yellow, right?
I think they probably will
at home. Yes,
I don't like that.
But they haven't made a name for themselves with a bunch of flashy signings. Like not really many at all. You remember when New York City joined the league, and it was all that. It was just like all splash, right? They had like Lampard,
and they sucked.
They had
Everybody was
Pirlo, and who was the coach? Didn't they have like
the Crystal Palace guy,
splashy coach? I can't remember who it was. Anyway, it was not good, but Nashville.
Alexis Sanchez, tip of the hat to Montreal, you idiots.
Nashville has done a good job of, playing the game.
You know who their famous minority owner is? Actress.
I'm glad you said owner.
Anybody?
Yes.
Quiz time.
It's an actress owns
She
it?
is one of the minority owners.
So she's a minority. Okay.
Dude, it's got to be
narrows it down.
Is it Dolly Parton?
No, she's
Reese Witherspoon.
Okay.
Oh.
Derek Henry has a stake. Antetokounmpo has a stake.
Let's take our time. Let's go through the stakes. Give me some stakes.
But this one has always vexed me because you have Giannis with a stake in Nashville and the Haslams with a stake in the Bucks. Although he doesn't play for the Bucks anymore, but anyway, okay.
Not with that attitude.
All right, are you guys ready? Let's do our predictions. Start with Montreal. All right, let's talk about D's.
I don't know. I thought I
You got to think about that.
I'm already sweating.
Man, I don't even know. Like, buckle up, Buttercup.
My tongue is sweating.
I'm not good at doing things.
You're dumb.
First, we've got Ben. You say 3-1. Menage Courtois goes scorched earth and plays Rossi up top.
You re-sign Rossi. You don't give a crap.
Triple farts on the Joey Saputo. That's what he's made of.
He also has 3-0, not 3-1.
Did I say 3-1?
I think
well,
so.
Impossible to say, and whatever.
Just for the record.
Happens.
Yeah, 3-0.
For when Mort goes to make the graphic.
3-0.
When Mort makes it graphic.
Okay. All right, 3-0. Let's see. I will go to Mort. Mort, you say, you used your real name. Thank you. It's easy to find. You say Crew 4, Montreal 1. Trey will be there because his favorite Tucker, Samuel Piet is yet to retire.
I thought I have to change it because he hasn't been playing, so I thought he retired. So I said, will not be there.
No, he's got he's
But
got
now he
the
will be
spare
there.
tire on the back. He's like a Jeep Wrangler, baby.
With his tucked in with a small pair of shorts. Trey will be there.
Oh
And
yeah,
he'll tell
A
us all
small
about it.
piece of shorts with this small whatever happens.
Yeah. Trey's got a duck for
Are you
his
going, Mort?
dashboard.
Yeah, I think so.
If it's not stormy, I'll be there.
Yeah, if it's one of those it's 50-50 chance.
Dude, I'm sick of these tornadoes.
Right now, the weather does not look good for
I feel like
Wednesday.
every time I make a decision and it's like, I got tickets, but it's like a storm coming in and I will go, I sit in the parking garage for like 3 hours. And then if I decide not to go, they start on time. Everything's perfect. So
it all has to do with you. And Trey's
it's all about me.
Trey, I got his prediction here. He says Columbus 3, Montreal 0.
That's what I said. I knew it.
Haas, you say 2-0 Crew win on a stormy Wednesday. Anything to add to that?
No.
Okay.
My favorite thing in my life is you asking him that. Like, it's like my favorite thing. I want it to be like on my tombstone, like Ben died. Who gives a shit? But
I'll just
anything to say. Like, no.
Quickly, I want to say my prediction was 4-0 Crew mount the Royals, but I want to jump back and just say that the fact that you guys did the roast for my 40th birthday and it is recorded on the internet forever is such a gift. And that I asked Haas if he wanted to add anything to it at the same time that you did, Ben. It was great. It's a great moment. I've listened to that probably like 3 times.
Every time I listen to it, I'm like, oh, that's right. Damon Zex died. That's
yeah, that's right. It's true. True facts. Okay. Before we get into the Nashville predictions, we forgot to talk about our predictions. Ben felt like he did a really good job. He did do as good a job as he remembered, but more, please, for the official record, please state where we are in our predictions table. And then maybe even Haas, if you could just give a quick rundown of the listener table also, this would be a good time to do that.
So in short, we all got this very, very wrong, except for Ben that got 1 point for having picked 1 goal for the Crew, which take him to the lead of 20 points, followed by 2-1 bot has 16, Trey has 14, Haas has 13. I'm feeling a good comeback here. I'm just outside of the playoffs at 8 points.
You're and Haas, outside of play. You're
Mars have 15 points.
I have 15. I'm doing pretty well, guys. I'm doing pretty well.
Wow.
I'm feeling like I'm not going to have to wear that jersey. You can write the time down now.
I'm already planning on what I'm going to do with that jersey because I feel pretty
you bought
confident
pants to match.
Okay. The tearaway pants. Okay.
Some tight pants.
And then, Oz, you have our listeners too. We did do an official audit. We had a listener write in. We had to dig in.
I wouldn't say official.
We did an unofficial audit from an unofficial listener. Something about it was unofficial, but we did find an error. So with the update, Haz, please read off the leader standings for the grand prize, trademark, first time ever mentioned, grand prize, where we're going to do a giveaway this season for fan predictions. Take it away, Haz.
I don't know if I ever made that update. I'm scrolling through our group chat right now to see who that was.
It's Caleb. He's got 4.
Okay. So the listeners, we currently have a few people tied up with 4 points. We've got CLC Rocker from Instagram with 4 correct predictions. We've got Caleb Schultz from Facebook with 4 correct predictions. And then we've got What the Hook Gon Pick with 3.
What the Hook Gon Pick?
Alan DeVries with 2.
That'd be DeVries.
Your boy Wong with 2. And everybody else that's on the board has 1. So still pretty wide open with
everybody else on the
left.
board is my Facebook name. Okay, so yeah, keep listening, keep predicting. I loved the banter of discussing the pronunciation of Blaze this week. Even though I'm a flip-flopper on Blaze. Okay, let's do our Nashville predictions now.
You're dumb.
Ben, you say 3-1 Crew win, even though they're away. Just pause there.
What? That is a...
Just pause and think about how we're going to handle that administratively.
But look, keep reading.
Okay. Psych, you idiot.
Yeah, psych, you idiot. We ain't going to win. You idiot.
We
'Cause it's
lose.
away, you idiot.
Nashville is a good job.
Yeah, man.
Nashville is a good job.
Yeah, say it like how you want to say it.
The wrong yellow team wins. Slurpee good.
Yeah, that's what Haas just said. He said Slurpee good, and I was like, gross. Let's do that.
What we made of. Okay. Moving on. Mort,
okay.
You say Nashville, more like Nodville. Lost the translation. A lot you know it.
LOL, you know it.
At the end of the day, the text is too small. I'm getting too old for this job, guys.
Hey, only one with glasses on there. Maybe you need a pair.
I'm wearing corrective lenses.
Are they corrective enough?
Not at the end of the day, they work less well. Okay, so it says LOL, you know it. It's a legally none points for the Crew. Just correct me if I read anything else wrong. I have no cruel intentions, but the result is Crew 1, Nashville 2. I'm picking up your Reese Witherspoon.
Yeah, there you go. You're very smart.
Put downs.
Cruel intentions. I'm just thinking about boobies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The little kiss.
It had its moments.
Right. What she's got one now. The talk. The
Legally Blonde 7.
There's like a talk radio.
Dude, those Legally Blonde movies are tight though. Straight
the
up.
Show. So help me out, people. I haven't seen it. Okay. Trey says. Hold on,
there was a joke about like how did Reese die, and they're like, oh, the actor. Yeah, it's with a spoon. With a spoon. It's not my joke, so no crickets.
Who wrote that joke? Let's find that
with
person.
her spoon.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about.
Trey says Nashville 2, Columbus 1.
Oh, 2-1 bot.
Anything to add?
Reverse 2-1 bot.
Haas, you said 3-1 Crew go down to Nashville and SC the bed.
Good.
Nope.
Smart.
Was that a preemptive? Nothing to add. Okay.
You should absolutely say just nope as soon as that. Nope.
Nope. All right, starting today, the tradition ends. What did I say? I said 2-2. That's what happens in Nash Vegas. That's going to stay in Nash Vegas. Princess Chicken for life.
Nice.
I've never
Hattie
been to
B's,
Nashville. Nashville's got to be one of our.
I would do that.
Go to with. I think we should do that.
I would do that.
We need to be bachelorettes on a party.
I think is Nora is. No, stop. Before you do that. No one is waiting.
Blew out everyone's speakers.
Everybody on the edge of their seats.
No one's waiting for that.
Screaming.
Because they're going to get up and turn it off. Hold on, before you do, I think, is there a Nora on tour to Nashville? Did I read that from our friends
my brain's
I thought
not
so. I think
there.
there is.
I know they were doing Nora on tour
Just look
stuff.
it up.
When you say Nora on tour,
California.
makes my stomach feel a little iffy.
Just look it up and go to Princess Chicken. God damn it. Okay.
Is that I've never even heard of that.
Of what?
Princess Chicken?
Yeah, there's like Hattie B's is, and it's good. Hattie
cool.
B's,
Another thing I've never heard of.
All right, we'll go down there.
How many chicken places do you know?
I lived there 3 years.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you lived there.
I lived there 3 years, and it was fine.
I never visited you there.
It was fine. The weather
visited.
The weather was great. The people,
it's hard.
Great people down there. I have lots of bad things to say about Nashville. The weather and the people, fantastic. 2-1 bot, take it away.
Prediction: Crew 2, Montreal 1, Crew 2, Nashville 1. Because why make one game stressful when you can make 2 games stressful?
Yep.
Montreal will come to Columbus and somehow make our home game unnecessarily complicated. The Crew will survive the chaos, grab 2 goals, and send everybody home pretending we never worried.
Shocking.
Then Nashville will wait us on the road, where the Crew will concede first, look completely hopeless for 20 minutes, and then magically remember how soccer works. Final score, of course, Crew wins 2-1. Moral: when one game brings joy and the next brings pain, the Crew will find 2 wins and do it again.
You know what, 2-1 bot? I appreciate the brevity on this episode.
No Rossi too. Interesting. It's learning.
But you had Rossi. You had Rossi.
Oh yeah. I'm not convinced he's not going to score goals for us. So he's crushing at Monterey, by the way. I don't know if anybody's watching that.
All right. Well, we got a 2-game week, and I can't wait to see what happens at home in the rain and away in the pain.
In the beautiful weather.
Yeah. No. Perfect.
The weather is great.
What were you going to say?
The weather is great. Hopefully, Trey will be back from his undisclosed non-doctor excuse location.
He's like, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna be able to. I'm not doing it tonight. And we're like, why? And he's like, I just don't want to.
He's been hanging out with 2-1 bot, right?
Sounds like his soccer career. I'm just not doing that anymore.
I'm just gonna use my city slickers for my prediction thing again.
He started a golf podcast, and he's good at it. It sucks.
Oh no. All right, well, so let's as we end this episode, let's say go Crew and give Trey a little golf clap, okay? Go Crew.
Well, I think it is probably golf time.
Thanks everyone for joining the club. We hope you'll listen next week and every week, even in the off season, to celebrate or commiserate. We'll save you a seat. If you like this podcast, please give us 5 stars and subscribe. You can email us at upper90clubpod@gmail.com. That's upper90clubpod@gmail.com. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at upper90clubpod. Go Crew!
God damn it. You know what I just got? a DH gate confirming I bought another jersey. Like so.
Just like,
You have to
it's
cancel
a
your credit
clothing
card.
subscription.
I gotta get a different shirt. The shirt's too thick.